Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm Rachel and today we're going to talk about my February empties and my favorites. I love empties videos because there's something so satisfying about finishing up a product, and also I feel like you get a real in-depth review of whether or not someone liked the product, whether or not they would repurchase it. So hopefully this will give you some insight on some things I've loved and some things I'm kind of not so into anymore. The first thing we have are two bottles of the Palmer's Cocoa Butter Lotion. So my brother actually used to use this all the time, and my boyfriend and I recently started using these in the last couple months. I really like it because I love hydrating lotions that sink into your skin quickly. I hate lotion that just sits on your skin, and this does smell like cocoa butter, like really like cocoa butter, and you'll smell like chocolate. So if you really like chocolate, I think that's a huge pro for you. I'm like on the fence, but you know, I've kind of got used to it. But what I really like about it is that it's really hydrating and it sinks in fast. And we go through bottles of these super quickly. So we used to get these little ones, and then we recently upgraded to the value size ones because we were just going through these so fast because it's winter and both our skin is just like insanely dry. The next product I have is the Necessaire, the body exfoliator in the fragrance free version. So I bought a bunch of Necessaire products last year, bought like a whole set from them, and I tried everything out. This one I'm kind of like, honestly, I could do without. I'd use it if I have it, but I wouldn't repurchase it. What I do like about it is it's fragrance free, and like the packaging and the branding is so cute and chic, but I don't like the packaging when you use it in the bathroom because, like, especially when you get towards the end, you gotta screw the top off and then you need to squeeze it out. But like to store it, you have to like put it up so it doesn't spill everywhere. It's just really messy to use. And also, I felt like it was just an okay exfoliant, nothing super special. And for like $20–30, I didn't feel like this was anything special. The next thing I have is the Drunk Elephant Protini Polypeptide Cream. So this is a long time favorite of mine. I've used so many bottles of this. I really love this cool pump mechanism so you don't have to get your hands dirty, and it keeps things pretty clean and sanitary. So I used to use this all the time, and then last year my boyfriend also started using it, so we go through these like crazy when you have like two people using this. He really likes it and I really like it, so it is a consistent repurchase for us during like whenever Sephora has a sale. I stock up like crazy on these because they are kind of pricey, but I feel like they work really well for us, so I just keep buying them. Another joint product is the Crest 3D White in Arctic Fresh. This is just our go-to toothpaste. Nothing really special. I think he's the one who used this one, so I just kind of adopted it. I just think it works well. I'm not like a huge toothpaste connoisseur. So next is the Ordinary 100% organic cold pressed rose hip seed oil. So I use this for my gua shas at night, and I really like it because it's a good oil that's not crazy expensive. When I was looking into getting a facial oil for my gua sha, a lot of them are like insanely expensive. So I decided to pick this one up. I think it works well. It's not like amazing, but I think it works well enough to repurchase, which I just did. The next one is the La Roche-Posay Anthelios 50 Mineral Ultralight Sunscreen Fluids. If you saw my last video, I recently picked up the Biore Aqua Rich sunscreen, which I used to use all the time, and since getting it, that's like the only sunscreen I want to use. But I used this one up. I actually had another bottle of this that I'm currently trying to work my way through because I hate wasting products. But I don't think I'm going to be repurchasing this after I finish that bottle. I used to use this all the time. This was what I ended up using after the Biore when I wasn't able to get it as readily available. I used to like this because it's a mineral sunscreen and it is lightweight, but I just find that maybe it's my skin type because I have dry skin. It sometimes just does not sit well on my skin. It kind of just like looks patchy and flaky and dry. It could just be because of my skin. Maybe if you're an oily skin type, you might like this. But for my dry skin, and right now in winter, this just isn't working out for me. I feel like I was just trying to make it work, but I'm at the point where I'm like, I should stop forcing it and just move on, you know? Okay, the next one is a mini Clinique Take the Day Off cleansing balm. So I got this as a sample from Sephora, and I've used it, all empty. I've used it before, but typically it's like a white balm inside, and I think it works really well, but as I've stated before, I don't like to dip my fingers in things, so I prefer cleansing oils over cleansing balms. So good product, just not a repurchase for me because I don't like sticking my fingers in products, and I personally feel like cleansing oils work better for my skin than cleansing balms. Okay, I feel like I might get some internet hate for this because like everyone on TikTok loves this product, but this is the Laneige lip sleeping mask. Like the writing is all worn off, but this is the little berry one that you get in your birthday gift, and I think I think I could do without it. It sounds so bad to say, but I know so many people love this, and for me, it came down to it could be because it's winter and it's really cold, so I'm just judging things a little harsher than I would in like spring or summer. But I just felt like it was okay for a lip balm. Like it did moisturize my lips, but I feel like overnight it didn't do anything crazy. Like when I woke up, sometimes I feel like I didn't feel it anymore. Like it got all absorbed in my skin overnight. My lips weren't like super soft, they were a little dry. I won't be repurchasing this, the full size. And personally for me, Aquaphor just works better and it's like less than $5 at Target. So sorry. But I will say it has a really nice texture. The scent is really great and a lot of people do really like it. So it could just be me. During the Sephora VIB sale, I bought a whole pack of the Peter Thomas Roth skin or hydrogel eye patches. There's a pack of 6 and this was the very last one from that set that I finished. And I really liked them. The Peter Thomas Roth gels, I think, are like a nice consistency. I do eye gels every Monday morning. To me, it's like a nice treat to start off my week. And I really liked them. I really liked them and I repurchased them. Except the ones I repurchased are the like hyaluronic acid ones because I felt like what I just really needed was more like moisture for my under eye area versus like something like vitamin C, which I typically use in a serum. So the next product is the Rock Retinol Correction Line Smoothing Eye Cream. I picked this up because I saw a lot of dermatologists recommend this on TikTok and I was looking for an eye cream. To be honest, I feel like I've never found an eye cream I've loved, like I consider my holy grail. I think it worked. I mean, it's kind of hard to tell because like retinol is for like more prevention and I can maybe tell you in like 5 years if it was much better or if it really worked. But my gripe with this is I did not like this tube. So I don't know if you can see, but it's a metal tube, and the way I like to use this is like I squeeze from the top, right? But when you would squeeze it flat, the edges would crack and product would leak out and it create like air holes. And also you can see like some of the paint is chipping off. Like I think this is a decent product. I do not like the packaging, so for that reason I would not repurchase this. And then my last product, it's not technically empty. I'm just tossing it because I think it's a little old. Because I put it on my lips the other day and it felt a little weird, so I was like, it might be expired. So this is the Ilia Tinted Lip Conditioner in Arabian Nights. Unfortunately, they don't make this anymore, and this is like Ilia's old packaging. It's a gorgeous like berry color. So I'm going to try to find something else in this color to replace it with. So those were all my February empties. Now let's go into my February favorites. So my first favorite for the month is this Merit Tinted Lip Oil in the shade Pink Beet. It's what I'm actually wearing today. It's such a gorgeous, it comes with this little doe foot applicator. See if I can swatch it. My hands are insanely dry, so sorry about that. It's this like gorgeous pinky color. I think on the website it says it might be like a cool pink, but I really like it. I think it's so pretty. It definitely is a tinted lip oil like the name says it is, because it starts a little like glossy and shiny, but it kind of sets, that kind of fades and you get this like nice tinted color. Okay, my next favorite is, it's kind of random, but it is making tamagoyakis. So tamagoyakis are Japanese egg omelets, and my boyfriend actually impulsively bought this at H Mart a couple weeks ago because he knows I really love tamagoyakis, and I've always talked about making them, but like you need a very specific pan to make them. So that's been a favorite. I'll insert a picture here, over here, on what they look like. Surprisingly, my first time making it, I actually made the whole tamagoyaki. It was like a little undercooked, but it came out like the pictures look. So I've really been enjoying making them. They're one of my favorite Japanese foods, and yeah, it's just nice to be able to make something and actually get use out of a single use pan. Which at first I was like, I don't know if we need another like single use kitchen thing because we have so much stuff, but I'm enjoying it. Another random house favorite is the Mrs. Meyer's Multi-Surface Everyday Cleaner in the honeysuckle scent. So we use the honeysuckle dish soap and hand soap like throughout our kitchen and our different bathrooms, but I recently picked this up because I kind of wanted to like have the trifecta, and we've really been enjoying this, not only just in the kitchen but also just like cleaning like our bathroom counter surfaces or the shower, and like this just works really well and has a lovely scent and it's clean. Also, the like honeysuckle scent just like is nice because like it's winter right now and you look outside and a lot of the trees are like dead. So this is nice to have like a reminder that spring is coming. And then my last favorite for the month is actually It's Me Tink's podcast. I forget what it's called, but I'll put a picture of her podcast over here. And I've just been really enjoying it because I love It's Me Tinks or Tinks. I love her stuff on TikTok. I love her stuff on Instagram. I love the community she's created, and I feel like her podcast is a really nice extension of her. I really, really appreciate that her podcasts are like 20, 30 minutes long, because I feel like nowadays there are so many podcasts that are like 40 to an hour, and sometimes it's a commitment. I mean, I feel like now that people are staying home more and like, you know, I used to have long commutes where I could listen to like a 45-minute podcast like in one sitting, but it's just hard to come by with that time now. I really appreciate like the shorter length because like I can listen to that during a walk, or you know, as I'm like tidying around the house and that kind of stuff. It's just so much more like bite-sized and digestible. And like I am a huge I've definitely been influenced by teas. Like I have my emotional support water bottle, I have the ball of bangles, I do try to do my rich mom walks. So those are all the products that I've used up for the month of February and some beauty and lifestyle favorites I had. If you have any February favorites of your own that you'd like to share, please feel free to leave them in the comments below. If you have any thoughts on the products I mentioned, let me know. But yeah, I will see you next week with a brand new video. Thanks for watching. Bye!